We're all in a hurry these days. We look for something that is easy to cook and delicious at the same time. Hi guys, this is Ruchi Bharani and welcome to Rajshri Food, your destination for 100% vegetarian recipes. And today, I'm going to be making corn veg rice and Manchurian. So let's begin. Instead of using 3 different pots to make the rice, Manchurian and gravy, I'm going to be using this sharp twin cooker. As the name suggests, it has 2 separate pots which helps us to cook simultaneously. For the rice, first I'm going to open up the second pot of this twin cooker, remove the steam container, and now I'm going to choose the fry mode because I want to stir fry a few vegetables. I've selected the fry setting and now into this I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil and let it heat up. Once you hear the beep sound, that means the oil is nice and hot, and now into this I'm going to add in a teaspoon of garlic which is finely chopped. A teaspoon of ginger as well. I've also roughly chopped half a capsicum into squares. Let's add that in as well and give it a mix. Next, I'm going to add 1 carrot that I've roughly chopped. Give it a mix. So I've taken 1 measure with this cup of rice that I have washed, and now I'm going to add it into the pot. Give it a mix. Next, I'm going to add in the seasoning ingredients. So just a teaspoon of soy sauce, salt to taste, 2 pinches of pepper powder. Give it a good mix. Now let's add in the water. So 2 cups of water with the same measuring cup. This container also acts as a steaming bowl, so you can steam any kind of vegetables you want. Now for the rice, I'm also going to add in some corn. So I have half a cup of corn kernels here. And all I'm going to do is place this container over the rice. So while the rice is cooking, the corn is steaming. Close the lid and now I'm going to switch to the rice mode and set the timer for 1 hour. The rice is going to be cooked and stay warm inside for the next 1 hour. You can choose the timer as per your requirement so that the food stays warm, and whenever you're ready to eat, you can directly serve. Our rice is set along with the corn which is getting steamed, and now it's time to make the Manchurian. To deep fry the Manchurian balls, I'm going to open the first pot, pour some oil so that it starts heating up. And now I'm going to select the manual mode to heat up this oil. Select the first pot, manual mode, setting, and now increase the temperature to 175. Okay. While the oil is heating up, let's quickly make the mixture for the Manchurian. So I have half a cup of finely chopped cabbage here. Into that, I'm going to add 1 carrot finely chopped and about 8 to 10 French beans finely chopped. Let's season it with some salt and pepper. Next, I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of plain flour and 3 tablespoons of corn flour. Give this a good mix. Sprinkle a little bit of water to just bind everything together. Just a little bit at a time. Don't add too much. Once you feel everything comes together, just stop adding the water. You just might need about 2 tablespoons of water, not much. Once the mixture comes together like this, I'm going to start making 1-inch small balls. Just don't make very tight balls, just roughly with your hands. Roll it up. And if it's sticking to your palms, you can apply a little bit of oil. These are done and ready to fry. The oil is nice and hot, and let's add these into the oil. Add about 6 to 7 at a time. These look nice and golden. Let's get them out. Let's add in the second batch. As you can see, I'm frying the Manchurian balls by keeping the lid open, and the rice is nice and hot in the other pot. And minimal usage of utensils, which is very convenient. So these are done, and I'm going to get these out as well. Nice and golden brown, and time to move on to make the gravy. To make the gravy, let's select the mode, which is the fry mode. Let's heat up a tablespoon of oil. Once you hear the beep sound, let's add in all the aromatics. So I have 2 tablespoons of garlic finely chopped. Also 2 tablespoons of ginger as well. 2 tablespoons of celery finely chopped. If you have it handy, please do add. It gives a beautiful flavor to your Chinese gravies. 2 green chilies finely chopped. And let's give this a mix. Stir fry the aromatics for a few seconds. Once the aromatics are cooked, I'm going to add in all the sauces. So starting with some soy sauce. So take about 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of chili sauce. You can add green or red, whatever you have handy. 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Give it a mix. Just let the sauces cook for a few seconds, and into this I'm going to add in 1 cup of water. And the remaining half cup of water, I'm going to make the slurry in. Into this, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Mix it well, make sure there are no lumps. Now let's add this in as well. Bring the gravy to a boil. The gravy is nicely boiling, and now into this I'm going to add in the Manchurian balls. A little bit of salt, go very easy on the salt. And 2 pinches of pepper. Give it a stir. After adding the Manchurian balls, I'm going to close this lid and let it simmer for 2 minutes. And while this is cooking, I'm just going to open the rice pot. The corn is beautifully steamed and it's nice and warm as well. And now what I'm going to do is mix it with the rice. Also, I'm going to add in some spring onions and give it a final toss. Rice is nice and warm. Let's add in the corn as well. Give it a mix. And also some spring onions for the final touch. The rice is ready. Let's check on the Manchurian. Beautifully done. Time to plate. The veg corn rice and the Manchurian is ready, and you saw how easy and convenient it was in this sharp twin cooker. You can cook all Indian cuisines in this twin cooker. There are 12 cooking presets, and my favorite one is the keep warm function, which allows you to serve piping hot food at your convenient time. You saw how effortless the cooking process was in this sharp twin cooker. Do give this recipe a try and comment below. And for more such vegetarian recipes, stay tuned to Rajshri Food. See you soon. Bye-bye.